En général, en ville ou bien au village ici, les gens vivent difficilement. Parce qu'il y a beaucoup de choses que quand on est en ville, on a accès, mais ici, c'est le contraire.
Guinea is, as much as it is a hospitable and has a joy-filled population, there's also really dismal statistics when it comes to health and nutrition, when it comes to education, poverty. 55% of the population in Guinea lives on less than $2 a day. The country at large is the bottom 10 on the Human Development Index. There is low access to health facilities. 1 in 4 children are malnourished under the age of 5, and you have 1 in 5 families are food insecure. So as a country, Guinea is really growing and developing and seeking to improve its infrastructure and improve its economic realities, and MAF is here to support however we can and meeting those needs. My name is Lisa Blomberg. I'm the country director here in Guinea, West Africa with MAF. My family is composed of myself and my husband Jonathan Blomberg, who is a pilot here with MAF. He is flying our airplane, and we have 5 small children who are really thriving living here in Guinea.
So we've been in Guinea and Conakry for just over a year and flying since February. We did some exploratory and kind of initial flights last year, and then lost flight permission, so yeah, we're working with civil aviation and the government to kind of get good relationships and introduce who MAF is so they know who we are and our heart and what we want to do in humanitarian helping the vulnerable and the isolated people in this country. And yeah, thank God we have good relationships now with everybody and have been able to get longer-term permissions to fly, and since February, had no problems and been flying regularly.
So right now in Guinea, we have 1 pilot and 1 airplane, and we are hopeful to add to our fleet in the coming years. For now, we have another pilot and mechanic coming next year, as well as another international staff family to join our team of 6 national staff here in Guinea. Our partners in Guinea range from the Minister of Health and UNICEF and World Health Organization, who are really launching immunization campaigns to rid Guinea of polio and other diseases that are preventable, and to really serve the population through health. We have organizations that work in education, and so we're helping transport trainers to go out and to teach other teachers how to effectively train and manage classrooms so that education can improve in this country, and particularly in the remote areas. We are working closely with hospitals out in the remote southeast of the country. We are partnering with hospitals, whether that's for medical transfer or whether that's bringing doctors to serve at those hospitals. We're serving local missionaries who are going out to remote areas and doing nutrition work, literacy work, Bible translation, and really serving and partnering with the local church to do ultimately the loving work of God.
So we're going to Nzerakori. It's down in the southeast of Guinea. We're going to go visit a hospital, Hope Clinic down there, and pick up some passengers for them, but also some for Samaritans first.
My name is Annelie Edsmyr, and I am a nurse. I have been here for 21 years, and my husband and I, with Guinean family, we started a clinic here. We try to help the people, the most poor people in this area, and the forest area is known as the poorest area of Guinea.
Nous sommes situés au sud de la Guinée. La localité où nous nous trouvons se trouve à environ 1000 km de la capitale. Alors, c'est pas facile. Chaque traversée pour des actes administratifs à Conakry, c'est vraiment du calvaire. Et surtout quand on sait qu'en Guinée, beaucoup d'époques, les routes ne sont pas faciles à pratiquer. Donc on peut faire facilement 2 jours sur la route. sans oublier les risques de la traversée.
Guinea as a country is one of the most mineral-rich countries in the world. It has the largest deposit of aluminum, it has high deposits of bauxite and gold and diamonds. Guinea as a land is very, very, very resourced. However, the majority of resources, including aviation resources that are here, the airplanes that are here, are predominantly to serve those companies and mining businesses that work throughout the country. The humanitarian sector, the development sector, the nonprofit sector, the churches do not have access to be able to get to some of these remote areas that are often cut off entirely due to rainy season, but maybe it takes 2 days to get, 2-day drive to get to a location that in our airplane it takes 2 hours.
Yeah, so this flight is about 2 hours and 15 minutes depending on the wind. That's probably our longest leg of our flight that we go to in Guinea. There's a lot of, long distances. It's a large country, then to travel by road it would be about a 2 or 3 day drive. The shortest flight we have is just over an hour that we regularly go to.
So in Guinea, you have a country that has less than 1% of evangelical Christians. It's around 0.7% of the population of around 14 million people are Christians who have a desire to share their faith and the love of God. This country is more than 85% Muslim, and in addition to the large percentage of Muslims in this country, you also have a large percentage of animists, and so you have a lot of spiritual darkness. You have a lot of opposition to the love of Christ. You have a lot of greed. You have a lot of corruption. You have, honestly, death and destruction because of this spiritual darkness.
Yeah, one of the good things about MAF being in Guinea is just a strategic place for MAF to be. I mean, it's part of the world where, kind of the Muslim north of Africa meets the kind of Christian south of Africa, and it's a challenging place to be for humanitarian workers and missionaries. That there's not as many as those people as there are in other countries, so being able to support the people working here and the local church to hopefully make their lives easier and be able to help their work to be more effective is encouraging.
We're at a point where there are seeds that have been planted and we need those seeds to begin to grow. In order for us to get those seeds to grow, we need to demonstrate more and more what we are here to do. So that includes having adequate resources, whether that's a second airplane, whether that's additional staff members to help build our capacity of our national team and also to help expand our work.
We can only say we're very happy that the MAF is there and it's allowed to fly, and we really hope that it will fly for many, many years because it really helps our ministry very, very much.
MAF has a fascinating and unique opportunity in Guinea. Not only is there a local church who is passionate about reaching out, but there are organizations that are seeking to go to the corners of this country, and it is an opportunity for MAF to come alongside the existing partners and to help them go further in the country, to help these partners reach the farthest northeast of the country, to bring Christ's love to the bottom southeast of the country, to spread out from where we are, to push back the darkness, and to serve the people of Guinea. That is the heart of MAF in Guinea.